welcome back to the Corvids and Coffee podcast. My name's Liz, and here with me today I have Veronica and Tori, my co-hosts, and our special guest, Fia. Say hi. Woo! Yeah, Fia. Fia, welcome back to Mass.
Thank you.
We missed you.
Thanks.
Fia's our cousin sister. That doesn't sound as incestuous as I'm making it sound. Okay, let me explain.
She's a double first cousin. She's a cousin on both our mom and our dad's side.
Thank you for making it sound less creepy.
That sounds...
Well, so our dad our dad is brothers with Fia's dad, and then our mom is sisters with Fia's mom, so two brothers married two sisters. It's not incestuous, I promise.
Oh my god.
Alright. Let's start with the coffee fact and the bird fact. So who wants to read the coffee fact?
I'll read it.
Alright, Fia, grab the mic.
Okay. Coffee fact of the day. Coffee was discovered thanks to hyper goats in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Hyper goats?
Hyper goats.
What's a
I mean, they
hyper
probably
goat?
ate the beans and then became super, like...
Super goats.
Super goats.
But
Became super goats.
Do they like sniff out the coffee?
Like the... Is it like the pigs that find truffle? They had
Oh my god,
goats
that'd be
sniffing... espresso bean sniffing goats.
So I guess goats, in Ethiopia, goats would become unusually energetic and playful after eating red berries, which would be the coffee berries. So with the herders that are with them, they'll grab those, they'll extract the beans. So there's like a story that involves goats and an Ethiopian herder. And the herder noticed that the goats become unusually energetic and playful after eating the red berries of a specific tree. So then he tasted the berries and discovered that he got the same energizing effect, which thus led to the use of coffee beans.
Espresso bean sniffing goats.
Can you
I have a
imagine how
friend in
hyped up those
Ethiopia.
goats would be? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She'd ask her if she came across some
Hyper goats.
hyper goats or some coffee berries.
Okay, I'll ask her.
Oh, wait, do you remember that? Was it when the age of Vine where it was just like, I found my berries.
Oh my god.
Still haven't found my berries. That's the best. And then who wants to read the bird fact?
I can. Ravens can mimic human speech and use their beaks to communicate like bird sign language.
Their just beak turns into a hand.
Oh my god! No, it is creepy that ravens can like mimic human speech, and they like,
there's
do it very
a lot
well.
of ravens around here. Every day I see crows. Wait, crows and ravens are different, right?
They're
It depends on the same
same
species family, but
Every day I see them here all talking to each other right around here. And the other day I walked by the grass area over here, and there's this one raven sitting on the rock. It's probably like not even 20 feet from me. It just looks at me. It's like holding like an acorn.
Do you know crows? Crows can also recognize human faces, so they probably know who you are.
they're like this. Hello, Tori.
You know that bees can recognize human faces?
Oh, they can.
Yeah, they're stupid.
No, they're not. They're
Bees are very
highly
helpful.
intelligent. I was listening. They're
Wait,
very intelligent.
Do you know all worker bees are female?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
All of
I
them.
didn't know that. Wait.
No, not worker bees.
Wait,
queen bees.
since we're on the topic,
No, queen bees, but so at the end of like the season when they hibernate, they kick all the males out. It's just females that
they're like,
for a week.
screw you
Yeah, but I
guys.
thought
they keep like one or two around, but that's it.
I thought worker bees could be male.
Kind of reminds me of
No, the males are just around to populate
During
with
working
the.
season, maybe during working season, but then they're weak and they die.
Yes.
kind of reminds me of praying mantis mating when the
I'm not surprised.
when the
Makes
female
sense.
ones bite off the other one's head.
They all get a cold and die.
It's a metaphor.
Wow.
That's cold.
Quite literally is what happened to male bees.
Have you ever seen
And the women are like, get the hell out of here. You know?
There's like a
my
sketch
gosh.
called The Man Cold that my Latin teacher showed us in like high school.
There's a what?
There's this like video called like The Man Cold, and it's like literally like a dude like who has a cold, and like his girlfriend's like giving him soup, and then like the like man colds like EMTs come and they're like,
Oh my
they're
god.
like, he needs like fluids, and she's like, I made him soup. They're like, that's
That's not fluids.
Men become the biggest babies.
You only got that way with that because it was an all-girls school. They're all like, yeah, better be.
Yeah, it was like,
My
we don't
Latin
need men.
teacher was a gay man, Dr. Kaczynska.
Slay Doctor, what's his name?
Dr. Kaczynska. We
Slay
called him
Dr.
Dr.
Kaczynska.
K.
He definitely knew.
Slay doctors.
Slay
He
Dr.
used to
K's
call
into him.
on me by like singing my name, like like the
He'd be
Jason
like-
Derulo tag.
He'd be like,
no one
can't do
calls
it.
me that.
Jason Derulo.
No, it'd be like Sophia Malin.
Oh, nice.
That's how he would say it.
feel like he should have just said Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo. I don't know. I can't sing.
Okay.
Oh wait. What was it?
So interesting
oh no, wait.
facts about the
Well-
kingdom.
Well, I was gonna say the bees thing. I have a question for you guys. Do you like jazz? The B. No one here has watched the B movie. Are you fucking
I've only
kidding
seen
me?
What's the thing with the
That did not land. That pun did not land.
I hope somebody out there enjoyed
It's
that
like
pun.
insane.
But that was just for me, apparently.
With a woman.
Yes. There's like
Oh, and they're all cousins. That's the thing in the B movie. They're all cousins.
What?
Or like everyone's all related, so it's like because you can't really do anything. Yeah, it's just like you're meeting with like basically your family.
I don't know what's up with the B movie though. The whole B movie joke, that like the whole B movie sped up or whatever. I don't get it.
Oh wait,
Oh,
do you guys watch Chicken Shop Date with Amelia de Mildenberg?
That's a very
You've
long
never
last name.
seen that?
No.
She does like dates, like interviews with
Wait,
celebrities
is this the
in
one
a
with the
chicken,
chicken shop?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that one.
Chicken
Yeah,
Shop
yeah.
Date.
Sorry,
She
Chicken
just
Shop.
had one come out today with Ben Stiller.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you watch that
But
actually?
apparently Ben Stiller's like a really bad person.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit,
Or-
really?
I don't know.
That sucks. I
He
heard.
he worked on Severance.
Yeah, I know he produced.
Really?
I heard Adam Sandler's a very down to earth celebrity.
Yeah, Adam
I wanna meet
Sandler's like
Adam
a normal
Sandler.
dude. He
Yeah.
has like his kids have
And
been
he's
in
been
like a
with
movie.
the same woman for like decades.
Yeah.
Shout out to Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, we love you. I love your style with your jorts. Also, wait, actually, I have a quick question for the room because I thought about this the other day when I was watching the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, and there was an actor in it that I was like, this one's like, he's like kind of like everyone knows. I feel like everyone kind of knows who he is, but he's not like as big of an actor. Like to other people, they're like, oh, I wouldn't meet him first, kind of thing. But who would you want to meet in person for like one celebrity that you think would probably be good? Because I've heard like Nick Offerman's really good in person. I'd love to meet him, but there's another person I have on my list that I would really love to meet in person, like talk to, because they seem really cool.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton? Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
She's like really nice.
I love this music video she did with Sabrina
Sabrina.
Carpenter. I was like, she's like a grandma. She looks like
Her
she could be her
husband
grandma.
just passed away.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they were married for a
He
while
was
too,
sick
right?
for a while, I think. Yeah, they were married for like 50. No, actually, yeah, maybe
Yeah, probably 50 years.
Because she's like 80.
They met.
I keep forgetting
guess
that.
They met like on the street when she like first moved to Nashville or something.
Yeah.
and like just like happened to meet each other, and then like we're together ever since.
Oh, I like them.
It's really cute.
Who would you say, Tori?
I don't know. I guess Jennifer Gardner. I love her.
Yeah.
She's also
Nice.
a nice person.
She also does all the Capital One commercials.
I guess I haven't seen those, but sure. I just
Wow.
Are her and Ben Affleck getting back together?
No,
I would not.
He actually lost quite a bit of weight recently for that role for the accountant too. The accountant. Actually, I want to call it the
I
accountant.
don't know, but then again, it's kind of a red flag to like marriage.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
For real. Wait, so
What do you mean for real in almost twice?
Well,
they
no,
were
they were
engaged in
engaged.
well, yeah, they were gonna, and they were living. Yeah,
But
there's.
Oh,
Did-
yes.
no,
Oh, wait, then they actually did get married.
Him and
Yeah.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Garner were
And then they
divorced
got
before
divorced.
they started.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's better this way for them.
No, I fully believe. You know that people like think that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are like in love, right? Have you seen those?
Oh, I
edits?
haven't seen that. I want to know
It's
them.
not- but there's like edits of them, and people are like, wait.
And they're like, they're actually.
They're like, this could make
No, wait,
so much
you
sense.
know what? Wait,
Yeah.
you know what the situation is? It's they were
very
roommates.
sweet with each
They
other.
were best friends. They were
Wait, have you
roommates.
ever seen Ben Affleck
I mean,
in Spanish?
Yes.
No, I
yes,
haven't.
he speaks better Spanish than J Lo. He's really good at Spanish.
No, like what's the reason though?
I don't know.
I thought he just learned.
He
it.
just-
He's
I think he just learned
right,
Spanish.
Mexican accent, perfect Spanish.
Yeah, and I
Wow.
don't think he has
We'll look
any
that up
like
after.
his.
Did he say he lived there or something though?
Maybe.
I thought
That
it
would
was
make
like-
sense.
Yeah,
That
it's
would
kinda
make sense.
crazy.
I don't know how he would get such a good Spanish
Yeah, his
accent. I
accent's
love it.
crazy, actually.
It was like you should look up a video of him speaking Spanish. Hilarious.
I will.
Yeah,
later.
So
Alright,
good.
but who else would? So so Veronica, who would you want to meet in person, like to talk to, that you think would be a really cool person
Celebrity?
besides Adam Sandler?
So it'd be either be Samuel L. Jackson or Bill Burr.
Oh my God, Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, Bill Burr is so
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Do we like Bill Burr?
Burr. I don't even know who Bill
Yeah,
Burr
are you
is.
kidding?
Yeah.
He's the comedian from Boston. He's been
From Boston.
recently. He's been like absolutely roasting Elon Musk. He's like, why?
Oh, I love it.
Like, what the fuck?
Who he is, 'cause
Yeah,
watch
we
a
made bad
picture, a quick
choices.
Reference picture. Let's-
Oh yeah,
He's the
well,
ginger, right?
He's bald now though.
He's hilarious.
I saw this thing though. He was on the Howard Stern show. Did you see this? And Howard Stern brought on the Billy
Palestine-
Corbin from Billy Corbin of the Smashing Pumpkins, because apparently they have the same dad and they've never met. And
What?
he brought him on and like ambushed Bill Burr, and Bill Burr was pissed
Oh,
off.
that's so rude.
You know what Howard Stern also said during that interview? He brought up the whole Palestine thing, and Bill Burr's like, well, I'm with the kids. Like, like, I agree. Like, this is ridiculous. Howard Stern's like, well, it's so easy to stay here with the kids. Like, they're supporting Hamas or whatever. Like, Bill was like, I don't think they are.
Howard Stern.
Yeah, that's not what it is. That's not what it is.
I've never even seen Bill Burr.
Oh, I'll have to show you some of his stand-up.
He just most of his comedic stand-up is just being from like Boston and like being angry, but whatever.
But it's his personality.
But he's still like he's like feels like he would be a very relatable person to meet. And then Samuel L.
Where's he
Jackson.
from in Boston? Do we know?
Okay, wait. I want some guesses because I can look it up right now.
Familiar, but
Oh, guys, he's from Canton. Canton.
Why does he have an accent then?
I don't know. Just
People in
Canton's
Canton
not
do
that far.
People in Canton do have accents.
he chose to have an accent.
No, he's some of her family from like Canton like have accents.
so maybe it is. But I
I
would
would
say
familiar, but I'm not super familiar with his work, so I'll have to look.
I
at
just
it.
my
Samuel L.
favorite
Jackson
Boston
is
comedian is Chris Fleming. You guys know Chris Fleming, right?
I think I have watched some of his stuff on
Waters
YouTube.
Waters?
Wait, let me look him up.
Oh my god,
Chris-
he's the funniest person on the planet. He's so funny.
Nope, never seen him.
What?
I've never seen that dude.
You guys.
He's got some fabulous style though.
I literally have never seen this guy.
He's hilarious. Look up all of his stuff. You'll like. It's so fucking funny. He's hilarious.
Anyhow.
So you would want to meet him in person?
But yeah, I feel like he'd be
You
really
guys have a fun
cool.
time.
Yeah. Oh my god, Get Waters. Waters was like one of my
Get Waters.
obsessions in high school. So I would love to meet him.
I would say two that I would want to meet would definitely be Matthew Gray Gruber.
Oh, yeah, he's really nice.
He went to where we all worked at once, which I'm gonna use.
Oyster House. Oh, oops.
Why
Edit
are you
it
talking about
out.
like it's cold that we all came?
I don't want to put it. I don't want to put it out. Okay,
You can
I'm gonna
just
edit it.
edit that
Okay, I'm
out.
gonna edit it out. Okay, so we're gonna no. I'm gonna replace it. So it's gonna be the
didn't know you
the
could-
fish. The
No,
fish.
just leave it.
No?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just beep it out.
Let's bleep out
How
the
many
name.
followers do we have?
35.
Don't think they're always jealous people.
Okay, hopefully not.
And also,
We could.
shout
Because
out
yeah, shout out to the bar.
If you worked at that place.
Culture from
Okay, well, so
Congrats.
oh my god.
What did people
But
used to call
so
him?
he had so Matthew Gray is it? Wait, okay, I'm messing up his name. It's Matthew Gray Gubler. It's Dirk.
Matthew Gray Gubler.
I
Good
like
work.
having that
So-
last name.
He's very
Wait.
attractive and very nice.
But he's like really sweet. He
yeah,
looks
he's
like
nice
he's
to
really cute.
He's notoriously nice to people on the
He's
street.
also 45 and he looks like he doesn't age, which
Yeah.
is crazy. And he went to where we worked at the I know redacted. He's redacted, and he tipped like he was really good. He was taking his
who
parents, I think. out.
served him?
Oh, I can't remember. I know that Kelly took a picture
Remember
with
when
him.
Carrie? Wait, can I not? Oh.
No, don't get bleep it out. Bleep out the name. Bleep it out.
Remember when?
Remember what
Sir-
Redacted.
I
redacted?
actually can't say that name.
No, served
Yeah.
Amy Schumer.
Start over. Blank this star.
Remember when?
Starting here.
Okay.
All right,
Go ahead.
but don't give names for specific.
Wait. I'm gonna
Can I
mention one.
say
Oh yeah.
Amy Schumer?
No.
I know, right? I'm gonna be up
Wait,
till
why?
3 a.m. this weekend.
Obviously, she liked me one
How do
time.
we call her? Rainy
Say it, boss.
forever.
I was just gonna say, didn't she just leave like a big tip and then the news interviewed the server about
Yes,
it?
but then all this part has been cut, by the way. But
Yeah.
then they told Carrie agreed to not say anything in the news, and then Mr. Malone made her say.
Yeah, so that was the problem.
That was
the
so
whole part was
fucked
he
up.
covered-
Yeah, I'm cutting up to you. You don't want to know.
Also, that celebrity just sold the apartment from Moonstruck. Fact.
Oh my god! I was listening to a book the other. I was just.
We gotta talk about
listening
that
to a
one.
book I listened to.
Wait.
Called "In a New York Minute." Have you ever read it, Fia? You would love it.
No, is that the Mary Kate and Ashley movie?
No.
Wait.
New York Minute. It's their
Wait,
movie in
wait.
New York.
What's it about?
Wait.
It's like they're twins and then.
No, there's no twins in this
Okay.
book.
Well,
Hey, I want to mention my other actor would love to meet.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
Stephen Root from Dodgeball. He was the one that played Gordon with the glasses.
That's so random.
Well, no. So he was in. He's been in a bunch of
great.
other stuff. He was in the TV show Barry. He was like. His an
What's
assassin's
Billy Zane?
handler, Stephen Root, and he was in a show that Mom and Dad know about.
Wait, not
back
the
in the day.
bald guy.
He's the
the
guy
bald
from Mail Order
guy.
Bride. Mail Order Bride guy.
Dodgeball.
No, wait, here I'm just gonna show a picture to everybody. That's Stephen
yeah.
Root. He's the Mail Order Bride and the two kids.
Wait,
Like,
he's been in other stuff.
well, so I watched him last night in the
Wait,
Ballad
who
of
was he
Buster
in
Scruggs.
Dodgeball?
He was the
Guy
guy with
with
the
the Mail Order
goggles. The
Bride.
Mail Order Bride guy with
Honestly,
the two
I
kids.
don't remember Dodgeball that well.
Oh my god, you guys are
I
uncultured.
remember what's
That's
the
so.
Childhood.
That was our childhood.
If you
Even though we
can
probably
dodge
shouldn't have
a
watched
wrench,
that
you can
as
dodge
kids.
a ball.
So
Please, I watched Austin Powers as a kid.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things we should not have been.
Mom and Dad had it on
Did
VHS.
they make Mike Myers' teeth look like that?
Those were prosthetics.
Okay, I was
Okay,
thinking
thank
that would
God.
be scary if those were his teeth.
Stephen Root was in
Shout out to Mike.
the which you should
Yeah, he's
watch,
a good
the Ballad
dude.
of Buster Scruggs, which is like a western one with like different tales. But him is like he's like a bank teller, and this guy tries to hold him up, and he like comes out in like basically his like underoos with like a washboard and a bunch of pans all over his body is like protective to like if he gets shot they just do that. And every time he shoots him and hits the pan, he's like pan shot, and he's like bad shot, and then he like hits him over the head with a musket.
Oh my god.
It's actually really entertaining, and that's
Wait.
like I saw that in a short, and that made me watch the movie.
What woman would you meet? You only said
Oh, okay. Man, that's a tough one.
a woman.
Name a woman. Oh my god.
Name a woman.
Name a woman. Okay.
That you want to meet?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Really?
I
Yeah.
feel like Maya Angelou.
That is very A-list.
I don't know. I feel like she'd be very interesting to meet. She does sing. She also sings too. I listen to some of her stuff.
Oh, no, not Maya.
I feel like not a lot of people know that.
What's her name?
Wait,
She was
describe what she's from.
married to Ryan Reynolds, which I didn't know.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Who's she married to now?
Colin Jost from SNL.
Yes, that's it.
He's
I wouldn't mind Maya Rudolph.
Oh,
Oh,
Maya
yeah.
Rudolph
I
was
feel like she'd be
hilarious.
like very
She is so
like
funny.
down
I
to
listened to
earth.
the podcast with her.
Oh.
The Dax Shepard podcast with her, interviewing her. Honestly, one of the best.
We're just promoting.
She's hilarious.
She has a show on Apple TV that Elizabeth is obsessed with.
She's like she's
so
like one of
funny.
the she's like I feel like she's an OG SNL. Like
She is,
You know
she
what I
is.
mean? Somebody who
You know,
like
her mom was
Wait.
famous.
stood very well on her own.
Isn't
Oh,
Amy,
definitely.
I didn't know she was an Nepo
isn't
baby.
Amy Poehler from Mass?
Wait, let me check.
No, that
no,
Mindy
mom was
Kaling. It's Minnie Riperton.
Yes, that's her mom.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I didn't know Minnie Riperton was.
Or no, maybe not Minnie. I don't know.
So
She's
Poehler's from
gonna
Newton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's from Newton.
Her and
Since the guy from The Office.
well, yes,
Krasinski?
but then two more people
Krasinski?
from the Mindy
Krasinski, wait.
Kaling and
Oh wait, I just
the guy that plays her boyfriend in The Office. What's his name? He's
Do you know they're best friends in real life?
yeah, I know.
Wait, who?
It's kind
For,
of
like,
weird though.
decades.
People think they're
who?
together, but
Well,
it's
because
like-
she's had 2 kids and she doesn't
Yeah, but
disclose who
people
their
are
like
oh,
donor
no,
is.
people think that.
Yeah.
That's what people
Minnie
think.
Kaling. I also
Minnie Kaling.
listened to her interview on Dax Shepard podcast.
People really
So
don't
good.
like her though.
Can
What?
we-
She's amazing.
I know, people
Wait,
find
can
her
we
very
be on the
annoying.
Dax Shepard
That's so
podcast?
stupid. They're idiots.
wait.
She's amazing.
Wait, Tori, please put a message to Dax Shepard directly that we would love to be
We love
collaboration. I know
Honestly,
we're not big,
I feel
but
like we're little potatoes.
we are little potatoes, please.
I just want to get an armchair anonymous, please. I haven't
Please.
submitted a story, but I will.
In person. He did Dancing with the Stars, and that was
Is he
actually pretty
married
good.
now?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's been married for.
Does he have 2 kids? They had a third.
Yeah, they have
He
third.
recently, like less than a year ago, was in a serious accident. I forget what happened.
I think it was some sort of. Was it a motorcycle accident? Wait, let me
Something like
look.
that.
It might have been a
Thank
car
God it's
accident.
okay.
You know who I'd like to meet? Max from
Rain did.
Catfish.
Max and Catfish.
I miss
he
Max.
leave?
Yeah, he did. But I miss
I
Max.
was just watching Catfish the other day. Such a good show.
So good.
Also
are
another
obsessed.
throwback. Like,
I know, right?
damn,
I
dude.
miss
Good
that
stuff.
era of MTV.
Especially in the
Right.
beginning
Oh my
of the
God.
season.
Girl
Honestly,
Code.
girl.
Oh,
Code.
Friend Zone? Do you guys remember Friend Zone?
Yeah.
That was insane.
just-
Wait,
Good as
Friends
well.
was good, but Silent Library was really good.
Oh, we joke
my
about
God,
that all
I
the
don't
time.
remember that.
So we joke about that all the time at work because it's so quiet
Right?
sometimes,
I
and we're like, we
remember.
make references to them, be like, no talk, or be like,
Bands. What were they in bands or friends of groups of friends?
It was like always it was celebrity groups
feature.
that they brought in,
and you have to be quiet. You get like a challenge, and you have to because it's the library, and then you get yelled at by the librarian if you don't do shit, or like weird like.
Oh my god, we should find this and show Fia. I think
I
you've
don't
never seen
remember
Silent.
that at
Wait,
all.
does anyone remember
I love Friend Zone.
it was oh my god, it
Wait,
was like
Friend Zone, or what was the one with the boyfriend one? Which was
yes,
like-
thank you.
oh, parental control.
Sorry,
Parental
Parental
control.
Control
I love
was
that
the
one.
Or what was the one on the bus? It was like next.
I
I don't
remember
know.
Snooki and
watch
J-Rock.
you didn't watch Parental Control?
No,
I love that
We
show.
can watch it after this.
I remember
Parental
Snooki
Control
and
was-
J-Rock.
Next time
Oh my god, Jersey
Okay, so yeah,
Shore.
this is just going to be like a nostalgia episode.
Parental Control was like you would bring the parents.
It was a
would bring-
fever dream.
It was a
that's
fever dream.
hilarious.
Oh,
The
that's
parents
good.
would bring on their kid.
Yes.
Kids would probably decline. But the parents would bring on their kid and their kid's significant other, boyfriend or girlfriend.
That they did not
That
like.
they didn't
Who was
like.
sucked.
And then they'd set them up on dates with other kids.
With like 3 other candidates.
Three
No,
other
was it
candidates.
3 or 2? I forget.
They
And
narrowed
these
down,
other
I think,
candidates
from, like,
would
a
bring
group.
them on like amazing dates, and then the freaking boyfriend or girlfriend had to sit at home with the parents and watch the
Ah,
date.
that's
It was
the best.
hilarious. The parents were like, yeah, that's what a real man is, or whatever. Like,
And they'd be like,
oh
fuck
my
you.
God.
And then at the end, she'd have to choose.
Or he.
He
It was all
he
cute.
or she.
Sometimes there were shitty girlfriends on the show. It was hilarious, and they'd have to choose after. Who do you
There's some
choose? Your current
interesting people.
I always choose
Or
the
brand
current
new-
one.
No, they
No?
sometimes pick the other one, and it was like
They're
so
like, I
good.
believe you.
And they'd have to like, oh my god, they'd shit on the other person while they're watching the episode. It was so funny.
I
They'd be
kinda
like,
love that.
be like, you never do this shit for them. Like, so, and the parents would be like, that's what I thought. Like, it was so.
This is
Wouldn't
why he
the
sucked.
significant other have to sign on to that?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I
it's
was saying. It's like they probably applied to.
But let's not focus on that.
Let's not focus on the
was-
downside of a
yeah,
breakup.
That's
Like,
one of the honestly, that's one of MTV's better. I'm just gonna say it. One.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wish MTV
I
was
like
the way
that
it was.
in the real world because that was also
Oh, I
pretty
was
good.
just gonna say the real world.
Yeah.
Yes, the real world is so good.
There always be some crazy stories.
16 and pregnant was very
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Remember when we watched that?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
original.
Or my 16.
Wait, wasn't
oh
there?
yeah, my sweet 16.
There was one on. My,
Oh man, that's so funny.
no, there was one
Do
on
you guys-
TLC that that was like my super sweet
Yeah,
Gyp-
yeah.
no, but gypsies.
Oh, yeah.
at a gypsy wedding. But I was gonna say, I remember when like we were beginning
of the best intro.
but we'd be like, I think in the morning for like school, like was it you, me, and Tori? Oh my god, you, me, and Tori would be watching like the MTV music video channel. I loved that the best though, because I remember watching like
MTV stands for music TV, right?
yeah, but it was just like there was like the Britney Spears like Ice music video, all the classic ones, and it was just like, and now they don't. And it's like, well, I don't think they do that anymore on there. Have I missed those days?
Actually, really good question. Has anyone watched MTV?
No, I have not.
I don't think they do TV.
I know.
Let me actually look it up.
TLC? Are they still kicking?
It's a concept.
TLC, what not to wear.
Oh my god, what else?
Wait, does anyone remember 4 Weddings from TLC? Where literally
somebody
they would just shit on each other's weddings.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Wait. There was one where somebody
to the drums.
did like so there was one episode I remember of like 4 weddings, and this one woman, it was like this like regular lady who had an Asian themed wedding, but she wasn't Asian at all, and did a rickshaw, and I was like, oh, that's cultural appropriation. And
This did not age well.
like it did not age well, and it'd be like
The
yeah, so it's like
are always gross too.
I'm like, why are you doing this? And then it'd be
Like,
like,
why are you-
it's like she's not even like, I think one of them even said it's like
She's not even Asian.
Like she's not even Asian. Like what's going on?
Oh my God.
And it was like everything, and I was just like, this is really weird to watch.
What
like
Not
I
to
get
Wear
like
was
loving it,
also,
but so.
What Not to Wear was horrible because they
Oh, I
would
felt
like
so
the
bad
footage of them where
for
they
the
would be
people.
like, oh my god, like this
They'd
is
be like,
what you wear to work, like.
They'd just be
totally
roasting.
normal.
And their family and friends would be like, they need fucking help.
You're signing.
and like,
You're signing up to get roasted.
like literally, like no, they would
traumatized.
be like, I'm embarrassed to be seen in public with you,
oh
and I'm
my
like,
God. Some of it wasn't that bad though. That's
their
the
family
part.
and friends would be like, I'm embarrassed to be seen in public with
they
them,
come out, and
it's
now
like-
looking back, you're like, this looks totally
That's
normal.
fucked.
Like, what are they talking?
and they always made them
Yeah,
look
it's like,
very
this isn't that
basic and
bad.
like corporate, and I'm like. It
I'm
was
sorry.
really fucked up.
It was the
because it's
early
like, these
2000s.
people have
What
like
did you expect?
personalities, and then you basically like terrorize
Some
them.
of the people don't trust well, but
Well,
not,
yeah.
not to warrant
That's
that.
like normal
But
shit
some
that
of
you've
the
never
people,
seen.
no,
Yeah,
it was like the people didn't have had
way
self-esteem
crazy.
issues, and then they made it worse by terrorizing them.
Yeah.
a bunch of them that show just like a new wardrobe.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, they make you
oh,
take
yeah.
a wardrobe, you get a new one.
I feel like this. Oh yeah, I dress horribly.
No, they
I'm
brought
just
it-
like,
aren't they
yeah,
bringing it
take
back
a-
or
I don't want to be
brought it
dressed
back?
like a
Yeah,
like a
no.
corporate model. Like that's weird.
They came out the host and were like apologizing for like how fucked up it was,
Yeah.
and I think they were going to bring it back.
Wait, do you know what really was truly like messed up?
Wife swap?
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot wife
That was
swap. Damn.
America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
You
That's
talk about, you talk about messed up. Dude, you talk about messed up. America's Next
I loved America's Next Top Model.
That was like another, oh my god,
I think-
cringeworthy.
I think there was like the one where one of the girls lost like a friend, and then they did like a
Yeah.
photo shoot at like a grave site.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the
And
grave.
they're like, you're plus size. You're like a size 6.
Yeah.
Like literally.
It's like that's
Pretend
not
you're
plus
fat.
size. What are you talking about? Like so bad.
It's like you're literally
Or
plus
like
size.
when they like did like race switching or whatever.
Oh, they did an episode.
And she had them do like blackface, yellow face, all this stuff.
Why?
Not something that
Not
aged
you
well.
can't
Oh,
do
I
it.
love you, Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks.
I really don't care.
Yeah, honestly, she's kind of like crazy, and I
Anybody
love.
ever watched the Tyra Banks show back in the day?
No,
That
but
was
it
good. I remember, she had
think
I remember she had an interview with somebody pretending to be an actual vampire.
Oh my god.
And I like drink blood.
No, America's Next Top Model. Love.
Yeah, it was really good. I was.
remember.
Such a good show.
I love.
Do you guys remember when they had like?
They would also shame girls for being too thin. Like there was one.
Oh yeah, they're like no one wants that in high fashion.
No, one girl in season one was
It's like,
like
it's not
real
all high
thin.
fashion.
She was actually like really sweet and like definitely
Yeah,
like
like,
fine.
you're a skeleton.
And they were like, "What the fuck?" They were like, "Your waist is so small." I'm like, you literally want them to look like that.
Yeah, it's like
you
you can't
want
be
them to be
choosers.
waif-ish.
Beggars can't be choosers. Come on.
And then if a girl had boobs, they'd be like, "You're so fat. You need to get out of here."
Yep.
So mean.
Oh my god, I love America's Next Top Model. It's so good. They
I love how traumatic
they
it was.
cut all their hair off and they would dye it.
Oh my god,
They
my
gave
god.
one of the girls gap teeth. Like they like
Yep,
had a
bleached their
dentist.
eyebrows.
Like,
Do you guys remember that time they like shaved one of the girls' heads?
Yeah.
She just like had to accept it.
Yeah, she was crying. She was crying the whole time. And I was just like, that's
No,
messed
she
up.
didn't quit because like or boy refused to leave.
How has there not been like a class action lawsuit?
It's their maybe.
Not class.
It's really fucked up.
That's crazy. That's a really good show though, honestly.
I remember watching that
Yeah,
like
I would
wait,
watch
I
that
remember
again.
watching that in middle school. How did that not fuck us up though? We watched that with like friends after school. What the
I was
hell?
like, oh, I love America's Next Top Model, but sometimes I shouldn't watch it because it makes me like
Oh my god.
it's bad. I'm like, no, just the girls.
It makes me want to do, be like, it makes me feel bad about myself. Well, it does. It
They have
does.
like crazy stuff. The girls they Think about it. You guys lived in that house and
Man, that is,
talk about what
man,
they
we're just surfacing some like
This is literally
drama
just a
here.
nostalgic episode.
We're just discussing early 90s.
Late 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm telling you, other 2000s shows.
Okay, so there was, I just looked it up. It says there was a contestant that sued the show's executive producer, Tori Banks, claiming she was disqualified for the title because Banks found out she had worked as an escort. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
There's
man.
like several lawsuits.
There's
like
gotta
this.
be a bunch.
You know what I
Actually,
mean?
let me
Where they
see.
were like, it
How
was
many?
inappropriate. What they did was like traumatizing. There was, I feel like, several interviews with these girls where they were like, yeah, Tyra was like a huge bitch to me. Like, fuck.
I'm surprised she's not in
So,
prison.
apparently there's only one major lawsuit, which you think there would be more.
Well, but the other contestants went on to like get their 15 minutes of fame, and then they like used their platform to be like, that was a seriously toxic environment. Like,
They were like,
it was actually very bad.
Yeah, they're like, I went in there for the greater good of womankind, and then eventually mankind, because then they let male models on the show later
I
on.
forgot about that.
I know. I was thinking back to when we were talking about, because I remember we watched it with like
are good.
I think like we went to a friend's house before, and it was like back in the day, and it was like later on as the show progressed, and they had like they finally were. It was the first episode they had where they were starting to have male models and. And then it also got pretty toxic from there.
I completely forgot about that too.
I know. But oh my god, I miss Friend Zone. I've been trying to find that, but
You
it's
know
only on
what's
MTV
still
site.
on that I love?
What?
What would you do? On I think it's ABC.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
where
with
they
that
have
guy.
actors like
Yeah, yeah,
act
yeah.
out like things in public and then see how people react to it. But like
It's
there's
with that
one they
guy,
did recently where it's like there's two women in a store and one of them's trans and she's talking to the employee who's like the actor and she's like, excuse me, like do you have this in another size? Employee's like, are you a trans woman? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, we don't carry clothes for trans women. And then like the women like of the customers like over here and like someone like a couple of them like step in and are like, what the fuck did you just say to her? Like,
Yeah, I'm like, why can't
but
you
it's,
shop?
it's like it literally shows like how like bystander effect and shit like how
Oh yeah.
Well, I feel like it's a good test though because they're a good social experiment to get people to speak up for like
Yeah, no,
unjust things,
literally.
and that is a good show to
Literally.
watch. I would watch that on YouTube all
it's
the time. I still
honestly
watch
great. I think it's been on since like the 2000s.
I always forget.
It's
Who's
really-
that guy. It's the guy that I always forget the host's name, but he's like
Yeah.
I always that's what I always think of.
It is also kind of like, well, actually, I don't think it's that fucked up.
Oh, John Quijones. Mm-hmm. He's like 72 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Moment of silence for the MTV shows that have long passed.
Other MTV shows, but I feel like that's it.
Okay, new
We'll
topic.
come back to us. Okay, so
Sorry though.
yeah, Silent Library. We should recreate that for a video.
Oh my god, actually.
I actually watched some Practical Jokers where they did a joke inside of a library. They had to see who would get shushed first, and like they were bringing out stuff like there was one where Q brought out symbols.
Oh my
and nobody
God.
said anything, but they all started laughing, and it was hilarious. And I think another one was like an old time alarm clock.
Oh my god,
And it was
there's
hilarious.
this video. I don't think it's like a show. It was like just these three. It was these three dudes in a library. One of, and they had
library, too.
and they were supposed to be like, you know, they were like trying to keep quiet, but they had one of those like period cramp stimulators, and they hooked up two guys.
sent
So
me
one
that.
of them, one of them is like cranking it up.
He's like,
And the two of them are just standing there, and the sound that comes out of one of the dudes, literally, it was insane. It was like a high pitched like squeal. And
I gotta
these are, like,
find that
three,
one.
Like tall black dudes just like hanging out in a library, like reading
it-
encyclopedias, and
they were huge books.
cranking it up. You just like
They're
one
so
guy.
weak.
I think they were just dying.
And the other two, including the one who's also hooked up, is just laughing at the other dude like loses crap.
Oh my
Every time I see videos of dudes with the period simulator, they're like, I don't understand how you like go about your business with this shit. And I'm like, yeah.
Every day.
And
I mean, not every
And then
day.
every time
7
a woman,
days,
like,
6 to 7
complains,
days.
they don't get it.
Once a month.
I feel like after that, those dudes get it.
Do they though? I don't know. I feel like they're still like, that can't be real.
Well, in that case, natural selection should take them out.
Take them out.
That's my
Take
biggest
them
complaint. Natural selection is not working fast enough.
It isn't.
What?
I gotta find that video where it's like,
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Next
okay, I think I
topic.
found it. Oh yeah,
I
I
definitely sent it to you.
Wait.
wonder if I can play the audio. Play a few seconds.
Well, you give it to Fia's.
Oh yeah, wait, there. Yeah, they're like these giant books, and they're just like
Yeah, because it's encyclopedias.
playing it for Fia right now.
It's hilarious. Because the one dude's handling it fine, and the other one...
And he's just like, shh.
He's like, dude,
He's like trying to
He's
breathe through
having,
it.
like a seizure.
I know, he's like flipping around, flipping about.
he's making these high-pitched squeals. That's the funnier part.
I think only dogs heard that sound. Wait, show Tori.
And like the dude control, he can't. He like can't. He's just like, this is hilarious. The other two are like, we can't with him.
Don't worry, guys. I'll shorten this part.
Yeah, this is a library.
No. It's like a.
No, it's not silent live.
No, it's not silent.
It's not
library.
the
It
silent
should be.
library.
Oh, yes, I've seen this then.
This is spazzing out. Poor books. Oh yeah. Wait. That.
Squeak. It's the squeak for me that kills me.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Oh my god.
It gets better.
All right, now give me back the phone so we can get back on this episode.
Yeah, this episode's long.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
I think that's hilarious.
That is hilarious. All right. So next topic. Oh yeah, we were talking about like for legitimacy of like goods and stuff and like what makes places like really good. So we were joking earlier because what was it? So Tori bought some jam.
From a dude up in Vermont.
It's a total like 180, but yes.
Yeah, and it's like one of those ones where it's just like, it's in like an old can. It was
Very
pretty
nice.
good price for a lot of jam. It was $10, and it was this like really nice like old guy who was from Vermont. And I'm like, that's how you know it's legit when it's made. Like it's not any of this like just random crap. It's like it's homemade. You can tell. And then Veronica was talking about.
Well, it's like going to a Chinese restaurant. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't feel like you could get murdered in their bathroom, it's not worth eating.
Exactly, and we've had that for some
And
experiences.
Tori also mentioned, like, you should be able to walk through the kitchen to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And that's how you know a Chinese place is legit.
Exactly. That's how you know it's good. And then like that. Oh wait, tell them about the time for like Korean barbecue.
As I eat a chip.
As you eat it. Oh yeah, sorry. As you eat a chip. But yeah, I was gonna say it has to be at least a little sketchy to be like really good. Sorry, Veronica's still finishing her
You
chip.
can't do ASMR with these mics, kids.
Oh yeah, you can.
You can. Be as well to do ASMR.
He's gonna.
Well, I finished up my
He's
chip.
gonna do a chip ASMR.
Considered mukbang or whatever.
No, because it's not on video. Anywho, so in 2015,
Yes.
I went to China, to the south of China, to go visit friends who were teaching there for a year after we all graduated from college. And it was me and two other friends who would go visit our two friends who were already there. They couldn't stay long, so they flew back, and I stayed like an extra few days. And after they left, they were like, okay, we're going to take you to one of our favorite Korean places that we go to off campus. It's Korean barbecue.
Yeah, real off campus.
So we like went off campus and we took a bus to like these apartment complexes, and I'm like, okay. And we literally walk up to these like apartment complexes, like towers, few apartment buildings.
And you're like, oh, we're going to someone's house?
We literally walk up, I'm not even kidding you, to to the back slider of someone's apartment building. There is literally white plastic chairs and tables like set up with these like tents. Everything is out there.
Yeah.
Like they have the food set up outside the slider.
So the barbecue.
When I say this place would not pass an FDA, or not FDA, any kind of
health inspection.
any kind of health inspection. When I say it would not pass one health inspection.
Out the window.
It was quite literally the best Korean barbecue I've ever had.
See, that's the kind of place you got to go for, and you find really good. That's hole in the wall. It's not like an actual establishment. It's in
Like
somebody's
literally
backyard.
was a hole in the wall.
Or it's I'm running the legal business. Also very good.
Straight up miracle that I did not get food poisoning. Anywho,
It sounded like really good Korean
I
barbecue.
was also like 10 years younger, so whatever.
Would you say that your gut can't handle that now?
Probably not.
My gut can't handle shit now. All right, well let's go. Let me see what the next one. Oh yes, Veronica, you got into bread making. Tori introduced you into the world of sourdough, and you have
Yes.
very creative names for your sourdough starters.
Yes, I do. Well,
Would you like to share?
RIP'd one of them.
No.
Well, no. So okay. So when I first got the sourdough starter, Tori, I did not realize you had to discard half. I just fed these.
I told you that.
I
kept
know.
feeding it like that plant from Little Shop of Horrors. It was the bread from Little Bakery of Horrors.
So I ended up with two starters because I'm an idiot.
You made a clone.
And one of them was doing much better than the other one, so I called one of them Fat Lard,
Lord.
and the other one was Jeff.
Wait. Can I say the thing? My name's Jeff. Is that what you think of? Was that what you thought of when you were naming Jeff?
No,
Oh, well, now you will.
no, I will. But yeah, so RIP to Fat Lard, and I can't have two starters. It's too much dedication.
It's like taking.
I don't know, but it was like that was enough for a small bakery to be
Well,
open.
it's like it's like take care of a child when you say so.
Ew.
Oh, what are these? Oh my God! What are you making back there?
What is this?
Banana bread.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Veronica made a really good chocolate bread.
I'm making it. I'm gonna make it more tomorrow. The chocolate espresso bread.
You just make one for Easter.
How long is this episode?
This is gonna be a really long episode. I'm gonna be doing so much editing later. To future Lizzie, you're screwed. But yeah, so we got some plushies from the craft fair. So we'll wrap up with this and I went to health facts. So Tori got 2 garlic stuffies, which I will attach a picture of on Instagram.
I want one.
Absolutely amazing. The fact that you have 2, we might steal one. And then a little chicken one. They're all crocheted. And actually, I can link the creators who
Please
who
do.
made them.
What are the garlic knots?
Yeah. Well, they have what would you say the stuff at the bottom is?
You
Because it's
okay?
actually really good detail.
So it's a garlic
Are you okay?
bulb. Like, you know how with every garlic bulb you get, like at the end,
It's got the roots.
it's got the
kind
roots?
of. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like kind of looks like brushed out yarn, so it really gets that effect.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely amazing. And then Tori has this giant peep that Dirk got, which is like looks like a body pillow kind of, and I kind of want to steal it. And then we also have Chicken Nugs, who is our or Nugs, that chicken nugget pillow that Tina got us, which is amazing. I have that at home. I'm taking half custody of him, so I am taking care of him this week, and he's very cuddly and comfortable.
Nugs.
Nugs. It looks like that.
It's literally a chicken nugget.
Looking chicken nugget. But yeah, so I will tag them. But yeah, they were, and I have to upload some more photos too. There was a lot of good stuff. I also got like a fidget toy from my friend Eve, who will also credit in the Instagram post because, that's a cool background. Because she made some really cool 3D print stuff. She has a 3D printer and she makes some amazing jewelry and like these really cool 3D toys. And I got a dragon that's purple because I love purple. But yeah, so let's get into...
No, let's end this.
Let's edit this. No, wait. Okay. Well, I want to say let's close then with a mental health tip from each person. So,
Each person.
okay, fine. One of you,
a lot of
and then
fucking homework.
fine. No homework then. I would say having a good laugh is always good. So I would say watching a lot of positive content that makes you laugh. I like watching animals doing some funny shit, and I also like watching that one of the guys in the library doing the period cramp simulator.
I want to go there.
My advice would be that the weather is getting good and we have sunlight
Finally.
longer. Go out
Yeah.
and touch grass.
Thank God. Untouch all the grass.
Go touch grass.
And we don't mean the one inside that you smoke.
I don't think anyone thought that. Or maybe that too. Whatever floats.
Well,
your
I thought that, but yeah. Anyway, I'll close out with a signature sign off.
Wait, what?
signature.
Oh wait, there is actually one more thing. Oh, the okay. So actually, Fia, would you like to?
Oh my God.
Would you like to say it?
Share your little info.
Share your info.
Oh wait, yeah.
Fia, go ahead.
It's the 20th anniversary of Pride and Prejudice. So they're re-releasing it in theaters starting April 18th. So you can go to any AMC and they'll have showtimes.
We should go see
And
it.
they're also re-releasing the soundtrack on vinyl, which I am going to snatch up because I've been waiting for that for years. So
What's the soundtrack? Who sings it?
it's all instrumental, but it's really pretty and relaxing.
I like
You
the
never listened to the
instrumental.
soundtrack? Oh my god, it's so good. Emma
like
might
the-
walk down the aisle to one of the songs.
Ooh, aw. You know, it's a really good soundtrack. Moonrise Kingdom. That one has a good one. Wes Anderson fans out there. Oh yes. Anyway, I just want to say everyone have a wonderful weekend because we're recording this on a Friday, and go out there, touch some grass. Shut up, Tori. It's gonna be posted on a Wednesday. You don't know our schedule, so
It's because we don't have one.
no, we do. We post twice monthly. Shut up, guys. Shut
Why
up.
don't you post it on a Friday?
Oh wait, shut up. So. Shut the fuck up. To you guys. To the rest of these guys I have to deal with.
Midweek, and we're gonna post on Wednesday. Have a good midweek.
Have a good midweek. Okay, fine. Or no, sorry. Shut up. Have a good rest of your week. And also, we're at 136 followers now. Woo! So thank you for supporting our little crow nerd coven. Also, stay curious, stay cozy, stay caffeinated, and also go outside for your mental health. Get a mental health walk in. I made a post on that. And everybody stay tuned.
Okay, bye.
Tori, stop laughing at me.